Before we get into the video, I wanted to film this short intro really quickly just to brief you for the conversation that you are about to see. This video is a case study of one of my consultants, Giuseppe, who has been working with me for over 8 months now. He was the first person to ever join into Fantra Consulting way back before it even was Fantra Consulting. I have literally seen this guy firsthand go from $500 a month to the point where he is at now with his agency being $30,000 per month, but you'll see us discuss that inside of the video. I just wanted to let you guys know that this video is not only him just showing his results, bragging about his earnings. We're going to dive into his marketing strategies, how he does content, distribution with models, and as well as his biggest struggles that he's overcome to get to the place that he's at now. Literally 5 months ago, 4 months ago on my channel, you can go watch the video where he was making $5,000 per month, and now he's sitting at $30,000 per month consecutively. So I won't make this too much longer. Let's go ahead and jump into the video. All right, welcome back, Giuseppe. So last time we did a video or a case study like this, you were at 5K per month, which was about 4 to 5 months ago. Last time that we spoke, though, off camera, you were at like 15K, 16K with your agency. And if you guys don't know, Giuseppe was one of the first people to join in inside of Fantra Consulting. So tell everyone, man, where are you at right now with your agency currently, and where did you start before even joining?
Yo, what's up, Griffin? Yeah, right now I'm doing pretty good. We make around 30K per month. Remember when I was first I joined Fantra, I was making like around 500 per month, like literally nothing. But then when I joined, we hold the system, your one-to-one coaching and everything. Yeah, it's literally changed my business, man.
Hell yeah, bro. That's good stuff, man. Bro, so that's 30K per month across 2 creators, right? You said?
Yeah, two graders right now.
Okay, cool. And what are each of those making right now?
So one is making 20K per month and the other one around 10, but we just sang her, so she's about to blow up right now.
Hell yeah, bro. And that creator was the one that you were telling me about, the one with like 250K on Instagram, right?
Yeah, something like that.
Sick, bro. Good stuff. Good stuff. So, I mean, bro, like, how does it feel, compared back to then? I know when we talked when you were making 5K per month, if y'all boys want to go watch that case study, you were ecstatic at that. And so, since then, you've now added an additional $25,000 of gross revenue into your agency. How does it feel, bro? I mean, that's a huge jump for most guys. Most guys would be lucky to get 10K additional in that amount of time. You've 20x almost. How does it feel? Like, just genuinely currently in your life?
Yeah, it's pretty crazy, bro. Like, it feels great, of course. But yeah, bro, right now everything is different. Like literally my life I'll change pretty much. Right now I can buy whatever I want. I'm more free. It's actually great for a number.
Yeah, bro. And I remember on our first couple of calls, I know that when we were first talking, you were overwhelmed as fuck with just the agency, what you were doing. You were messaging me pretty much every single day on the daily. So how does it feel compared to then, knowing that you were kind of just everywhere scrapping, trying to make it work, to now, you've obviously got systems, you scaled to these numbers not for no reason. So how does it feel knowing that, you have things in place, you have people to do things for you? Like, what does that feel like?
I mean, it's way better because like I'm not like I don't got too many shit in my mind. Like I have to do like everything by myself. Like right now they actually have a team in place. It's everything better because you a slave of your business. If you know what I'm saying, it's way better, way better.
Yeah, bro. And this is something that even on our last case study that I filmed with Nick, you obviously know Nick, but we were also speaking about people buy themselves a job by creating a business if they don't know how to delegate correctly. And so I think that's a big thing that I try and implement with y'all boys, that delegating, creating a team, and preparing for scaling, something that you've done especially well over these years and just months that you've been working with me personally. I think you've done a great job of that. And so, yeah, you definitely bought yourself a cash earning business over a job that you have to be constantly slave to.
Yeah, 100%.
And so remind me one more time for everyone watching, you're managing 2 creators making 30K per month right now, right?
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Okay, so tell me how an agency structure at that level works. I know obviously in the beginning you didn't have structure, frameworks, SOPs, anything like that. Obviously, my big thing is systems, making sure that we're ready to scale, having something that, creators plug into rather than us plugging into creators. So walk me through it, man. What sort of Notion databases, tracking, team management, what are the big things that has really changed for you now that you've scaled to these numbers?
I mean, pretty much everything in place. So on Notion, like they track everything, like Instagram, OF, like everything is tracked. So you know what you're doing right and what you're doing wrong. And of course, for the models, for the creators, whatever you assign models, you got a system in place, like content that you're gonna make this model run through like this process. It's way easy. At the end of the day, I think this business is pretty easy though. You just have to have the system in place. Yeah, that's it.
I agree. So what do you think the biggest thing that you've implemented, whether, it be chatting management, Notion databases, content VAs, whatever it is for you personally, I want to hear it come from you. What do you think is the biggest thing that's really clicked for your agency that you've implemented since growing to these numbers? That has really just made it more efficient, easier to work with. Like, what is a specific hire? Give the people some sauce.
I think my chatting agency and definitely my marketing team. I mean, these two things like change the business.
Okay. So I think everyone's pretty familiar with chatting agencies. Now, do you do all chatting agencies or do you also have a chatting team of yourself?
I have a chatting agency, only a chatting agency that I put on these two models.
Sick, bro. Okay. And when you say marketing team, what does that kind of look like? Is it, a bunch of VAs? Is it one main VA, two guys? What does that look like?
So it's basically two guys that do content research for the model. And of course, VAs that are going to publish the content across just two platforms. We're just doing TikTok and Instagram, but like with a lot of accounts, not just one. It's like 3, 4 accounts and they publish content every day.
Hell yeah. So on that topic of marketing, man, I mean, walk me through it. I know when we first started that marketing was one of your biggest issues for sure. I mean, we were working on that one Instagram account of that model that you had for a minute there, pulling 200 views. But after we did dial that in, you've got those marketing strategies you started implementing. Clearly, you're growing now. What is the big differences? Like, what has really changed after we dialed that in?
I mean, right now is everything better because like other accounts they create actually grow right now. They are not stuck, but also I gain more confidence, because like right now I know that I can deliver results with the system that you give me. And of course, also with my chatting team and the chatting strategy, I'm like more confident that I can deliver subs. I can like grow the model amount.
Hell yeah, bro. 100%. And like, basis kind of off of that, man, is like, what's your process for content now? I know that obviously, we have our strategy inside of the consulting, but for everybody watching, what is the process that you're currently using to, make sure you know when to double down, make sure you know when to throw out pieces of content? How are you getting content in the first place? What's your process for content right now?
I mean, of course, we see what the model niche is. We're going to look to the big competitors and put the model in this like system of testing content, like 4 or 5 types of content for like 3 weeks, 1 month, and see what's working and just push what's working.
Hell yeah, bro. See, I told y'all boys, man, it's not that hard. Look at lead competitors. I mean, that's pretty much exactly what we do. We have a style selection process, a niche selection process. There's really is systems for these games. And I think you've definitely figured out that this business model is something that creators plug into your agency rather than creators plugging or you plugging yourself into creators.
Yeah, definitely.
Flipping the script over to a little bit of hiring, bro, because I know that was one of the things that we were struggling when we first started. I know that you were kind of hesitant to hire, didn't know where to find BAs, didn't know what to ask them, didn't know how to create a chatting team. So since then, man, what's changed?
So right now, I actually know how to hire, where to hire, actually the process, because before I don't know what to ask to the VAs, like how to actually know if someone is actually good for the position that is going to cover. Yeah, right now, it's more easy. I don't hire right now because I already have like a whole team in place. But when I was doing that, definitely a lot of things that you say to ask to see place to find people, good people that actually is gonna cover the position in a good way actually changed everything. Right now, I'm more confident when go hire somebody.
100%, bro. And now you got like a full team. You got a content manager, a chat team, or a chatting agency. You have pretty much the business running without you whilst you scale it. And I mean, that's a huge jump from that $500K or $500 a month, excuse me, that you're making when you first started, bro.
Yeah, definitely, bro. Like, dude, I remember like when I started, it was just like me doing everything.
Yeah. So like, I mean, I have to ask, bro. You've been in Fantra pretty much longer than anyone else has. If you guys don't know, like I've said, Giuseppe was one of the first people that we were running this through WhatsApp. There was no organization. I was just trying to help him scale his agency. Thank the Lord we've hit it now. But inside of the program throughout these past 6-7 months, man, what has been the biggest thing that has really helped you and motivated you or pushed you in that right direction?
I mean, for me, since like I was already in the, in Fantra before even was Fantra, it was just, having like a group chat to where you can answer questions, have quick replies. You don't have to waste time, the wrong team. You just ask a question, get a reply, and you know what to do, like right away, straight away. But for a lot of people, can be of course all the course that you have inside, the one-to-one, everything.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of a question that I want to ask you, man. You've obviously seen it when it was at its at least amount of organization, structure, efficiency. And now that we've built out, support tickets, the course information, the weekly calls, the group, the one-to-one support, all of that, since you've seen it from, pretty much ground to where it is now, what would you say the most beneficial addition has been since you've joined the program? Like, what has you been like, well, this has really helped me?
Bro, definitely. I say like jumping on calls with you like 3 times a week. Let you see what I'm doing. You tell me what I'm doing wrong, what I'm doing right, the process that you tell me to apply. This is like a goal for me. Because like you make more money than me, so
100%, bro. Yeah. I mean, no, I think definitely that is like the most beneficial thing. And it surprises me even in like you guys need to look at how Giuseppe handles this is that he's actually going into these calls fully wanting to learn, fully wanting to ask questions. And that's a big part of it too. I mean, there's guys inside of the program that haven't hit Giuseppe's spot. And that's because, they don't join these weekly calls. They're not itching for more information. They're not itching to fix what the problems they have in their agency. This is a guy is a perfect example of somebody who is, and the results speak for themselves on what happens when you do ask those questions and you do really want that information. So kind of like on the topic of courses, bro, I don't think I've ever asked you this. Have you ever bought any other OFM course or anything like this before getting into something with me?
nah, bro. Because like I was just starting when I first started working, which I was just starting, so it was just my first course, and I stick with it.
And was there any like hesitancy when joining? And if so, I want to also ask you, what would you tell somebody if they were in your position, 5, 6 months ago? If they were in your position today, wondering whether or not they should join something like Fantra, what would you tell them?
I mean, I know you can be a little bit scary of, spending your money, but if you want to make money, you got to take the risk. So just invest the money. If it's not going to go well, you lose money. Part of the process.
True that, true that. And would you say compared to obviously, everyone in OFM is selling courses now, there's a new guy every single day. Would you say that my program, I mean, I genuinely be brutally honest with me. Do you think compared to majority inside of the industry that mine is, better, above average, below average? Where would you kind of put mine?
I think you got pretty much everything, bro. Because like you got one-to-one, you got course, video explanation, group chat, like you got everything applied to it. Like most of the people just got like a course. You pay like 1K, they're gonna send you just a PDF. So
Yeah. Yeah. And I think a lot of it is because the main reason why I've been able to generate success for you guys is I'm not just giving you guys information, I'm also teaching you how to use that information. Because even if you have the when, the how, the what, you need the little stuff in between, somebody to point you in the right direction, steer the steering wheel for you, somebody that's been through the wheels, the person who created that information. And so I couldn't even imagine selling a consulting program without me inside of it. And so the fact that other guys do in the industry, I mean, it really does surprise me. But I'm glad, to hear you say that. I appreciate that.
yeah, I appreciate you.
All right, Giuseppe. So last few questions here for you, man. I wanted to know, just because I get this question in my DMs and also just personally myself, is if you were to talk to somebody, maybe they're a complete beginner watching this case study right now, never touched OFM before, never gotten into it, wanting to start the business model, what would you say to them? I mean, like, what was your life like before getting into OFM and really dedicating yourself to it? And now, months later.
I mean, it's completely changed, bro. I went like completely broke because I was making 500 per month, like really struggling. And, right now it's like my life is easier. Of course, we got to scale more, but everything is going better right now. So definitely, if you want to like go and do this business model, I mean, you can do it. Just put the work in because like you got to do it. It's not like easy as people telling that it is, but if you put the work in, it's gonna be.
Yeah, 100%, bro. It's not even really so much scaling in OFM about the systems or the frameworks. Like, kind of like you said, it's about having somebody that's been through the ring, that's ran the race, that's been able to give you advice and point you in the right directions moving forward in OFM. Calling you out on your bullshit, calling you out, don't do this, do that sort of thing. I mean, overall, do you think that has been beneficial for you, bro?
Yeah, most definitely. Most definitely.
All right, bro. Well, I won't keep you too long. I know you're a very busy man. I believe it's like 1 a.m. your time right now, right?
Yeah, it's what I am right now. It's one
Yeah.
time.
And what were you doing like 30 minutes before this call?
I was working, bro.
As always, bro. As always. Well, I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you staying locked in. You're honestly, bro, I couldn't be more proud. I mean, seeing somebody that's genuinely started from the ground. I mean, when I remember we first talked, when I did sell you that first consulting program, bro, I mean, it was cheap as shit, but it was still a lot of money for you. And seeing, come from that position to where you are now, I mean, it gets me fucking fired up. I'm motivated by your story, bro. So I appreciate you for hopping on. I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate the conversation. And yeah, also, guys, really quickly, if you are interested in getting inside of the same systems, the same process, the same infrastructure that Giuseppe has and he's implemented inside of his agency, there's a link in the description for you to check out. Of course, it is for serious guys, only serious people. I mean, Giuseppe, you would tell them, is this business model easy? Is it something that just anybody can make money in?
I mean, I think yeah, if you put the work in, you can do it. But if you like, I mean, I've seen people like stupid people make money with it. So probably if you're stupid, you can make money too with it.
Yeah. I mean, I think it is definitely an easy business model for a lot of guys to start, but big emphasis on the if you put the work in. Whether or not you're stupid, smart, whatever it is, you still have to be dedicated and disciplined to actually do the work. But other than that, bro, there's also the free Telegram group inside of the description. Giuseppe was active in that since day one, probably one of the first 10 members inside of there. We host weekly calls every single Friday at 5 p.m. EST. But other than that, bro, I appreciate you for coming on, Giuseppe. Like I said, I won't keep you too long. But other than that, I appreciate you guys for watching. I'll talk to you later, Giuseppe. Peace out.
I appreciate you, bro. Peace out.
So that has been Giuseppe's story. I hope you guys got good value between the marketing strategies that we discussed, the content distribution, everything in between. And I know I said in the video, but seriously, guys, if you are genuinely wanting to reach a point like Giuseppe has, there's a link in the description to apply for my inner circle. But besides that, there's also that free Telegram group that we mentioned in the call as well. I actually have a call. It is Friday today. It's 3:27 p.m. right now. I have a call in a few hours, and I can't wait to give you guys all the free sauce. We're doing a full mastermind on outreach, nothing like it's before. Super excited. But anyways, make sure you're inside of that Telegram group. There's tons of information, even whether you're a beginner, intermediate, or somebody already making $20,000 a month or more with OFM. But other than that, boys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and peace out.